Okay. It's YouTube. Twitch. Nice. Okay. And kick. Nice. Okay. Love to see it. Let me make some coffee. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. We need to go and find that sniper chick now, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, wait. Let me do this real quick. Go. Okay. Right. This was the security officer. That's cool. Okay. Let's just go up this way, I guess. Look around a little bit. Yeah, we got some loot. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this bitch following me around the whole time.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Whoa, what the? Ah, okay. This place is way prettier than previous places we've been. I think we're pretty good. I'm not seeing anything obvious that I've missed here. Let's see.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Who's this guy? Draped in a red cloak, the Magos' body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in Technalingua to the server skull floating next to him, but at your approach he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your lordship. Lex Mechanic Vizlex, how may I serve you? Pascal and Lex Mechanic exchange trills of binary greetings. The series of sounds issued by Vizlex sounds much longer and more differential than those of Pascal. Okay. What do you do here on Yanis? The tech priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker on his neck. By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalog agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Okay. Be blessed, Tech Brother. Your diligence and the diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order and bestows classification to knowledge. One of Pascal's mechandrites slightly touches the Lex Mechanic's body. The tech priest bows respectfully in return, clearly a little startled. Okay. Dude seems a little bit on edge. Oh, Pascal's behind me, that's why. Tell me more about Yanis. Initializing report. The planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for re-engineering of the planet and the mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production processes and logistics operations. Traces of xeno activity that do not pose an immediate threat to ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted which may pose a threat in the short term. What pathologies in the flora and fauna? Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. The changes may be artificial. Has the possibility been considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce our living space? Not at all, Venerable Magos. Our tech comrades from the Magos biologists are humble workers, not warriors. They could not have come up with a thought of such a militant nature. The mind must be open to all forms of knowledge. I order you to commence a check. In the event that your account of the indolence of their minds is confirmed, I will pension for the appropriate penance. Okay. Pascal's just all business, man. Okay. Right. How is the governor dealing with undesirable pathologies? I have analyzed the genome of the affected species, and I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the plants the planet's organisms resistant to pathology. But so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up the processes, but the administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Okay. Traces of xeno activity? According to data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet, but I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. The Lex mechanic speaks the last words with distinct envy, his eyes fixed on Magos Hanneman. Ooh, okay. So bro wants to get out and do some more digging. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. The total number amounts to 253. Correction. Based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. Yeah, wonder what went down. Okay. How are things with you and your fellows? The current position on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospects is assessed as encouraging. Okay, cool. So it sounds like they got a few issues, but nothing hectic. We still have the weird issue of the ambush that happened, yesterday. Ooh. Which we need to figure out. There's clearly a rebel faction on this planet that doesn't like us very much. Okay. I think that's basically everything here. Who's this? Oh, there's the sniper chick. Okay, let's come down here. There she is.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Okay. The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. An elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you. Everett Elanus greets you. Okay. You're not a mutant, so you're the ominous mysterious helper. I spoke to Magus in charge. He says something's gone wrong with this world, and there are spontaneous mutations, animal attacks. Maybe you know something about that? Let's go with you're not a mutant, because she is clearly an elf. She's clearly Eldari.
I have met souls like you before. You travel a path that offers you enlightenment. A rare gift among your limited kind.
Not wrong.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
You have 10 seconds to get out of my sight, Xenos, starting now. Rogue Trader von Valancius will never speak to vermin such as Xenos. It's really close to to live. I will speak with you, but keep your eyes where I can see them. To be honest, the only part I understood was you have no desire to fight. That's the one thing we have in common. Okay, dogmatic attack. I don't converse with the ace of you. Damn, you can just kill her straight. That's crazy, man. Okay. To be honest, the only part I understood was that we have no desire to fight. That is one thing we have in common.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
Why are you helping the governor? Do you know? I spoke to the Magos in charge of Operation Planet. He says something's gone wrong with this world. There are spontaneous mutations and animal attacks. Maybe you have something to say about that?
The Lilithon is expressing her wrath. For centuries, this world has resisted the brutality inflicted upon it by soulless machines and unmindful creatures. But what the machine man told you, that is something else. Something more frightening. The planet is fighting an evil that has taken root in its very cradle.
Okay, so there's more going on here than we thought. Do you know who's behind the uprisings on the planet?
There's a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Yeah, could have guessed that. You could have just said no. Okay. Why do you call me Elantic?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Okay. What do you know about the rank-and-file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Irlet's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Gain nice experience. Okay. Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
Your answers are not particularly helpful. Yeah.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
Okay, so basically I need to look around a little bit more. If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare look askance at you in the rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you.
Irlet is silent for several seconds, her gaze fixed on something beyond you, slowly drawing out her words as she replies.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Nice. Okay. Irlet is a Xenos, one of the Asurai. She is a ranger who follows the path of the outcast, and her skills in ranged combat are without equal. Irlet does not use human weapons and can wear either Eldari armor or, if she learns the required feature, Drukhari armor. Irlet's unique ability instantly ends her turn. However, at the start of her next turn, she will attack that always hits its target. Oh, okay. I'm actually quite interested in using her. Do we replace Argento? I think so. Should be another ranged weapon. I did a little bit of a rework on Argenta off stream, so I'm hoping Argenta's going to be more powerful, but I haven't had a chance to test her yet. I think this is fine, because I do want to level her up as well. Okay. I want to see if I can look up a quick guide for Irlet. Let's see. Because I'm not very good at understanding the stuff myself. So let's see. Rogue Trader. Build guide. Robot. How do I spell her name?
Speak, Elantark.
Let's see. Okay. So we can level up here. Let's see. Is there nothing more recent? These things are kind of old. Let's check on YouTube. YouTube will probably get me better options than just a regular Google search. Okay, let's see here. Right. Sniper build. Your lit build. Licks Imperialist ready. This one might be good. Let's see here.
Joins your retinue as soon as being the through.
I don't really want spoilers. Can you not just give me?
Dirging strikes here. You will be using force pentas where it hurt. Cracks and you can
Damn
trade
it.
for that, so you can add bleed on your gloves. And you should have some toxin pistols. And with Dogmatic 2, you've now got.
Okay, that's not. I just want to see the skills you've got equipped.
Hello
I
there
don't wanna
friends
go
and
through
welcome for today's Rogue Trader Warhammer guide we have at long last, a build for Irlid, the Elven Outcast. And we'll be going all out as a still don't know the correct way, but anyways, she starts as an operative. Sadly, you can't really respec any of her initial 15 levels by default.
Oh, wait, so she's got levels already? Oh! Okay, so she's already got stuff here. Right, well that makes it more
But
interesting.
the saving grace is most of her talent picks are quite good. As an operative, she can deal much higher damage to enemies by triggering exploit stacks, and her talents just further cement that. For example, sharpshooter, ballistics calculation, and laser weapon expert.
Okay.
As all the best.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to worry too much about this then, because if she's already got base level skills, I don't need to do any real tweaking. So as we level up, I'll have another look at that video and check that I'm making the right decisions. Okay, but for now, this looks decent. So she's clearly very focused on being a sniper, which is cool. This is still weird to me. I feel like these special abilities should be something you can choose between like ranged and melee attacks. Because these dismantling attacks feel completely pointless on characters like Irlet and Darius, who both of whom are snipers. Like, I don't know why that's even a thing. Anyway. Okay. What do we want to level her into? Probably an assassin, I'm going to assume. Wait, where's that video? What direction did he go?
As sniper rifles are laser weapons. Sadly, she's lacking Tide of Excellence, which is an amazing deck for Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is as always very solid and quite good.
Okay, no Bounty Hunter. Okay, cool. So we'll do that then. I want to follow the build guide, because that'll just make it a little bit easier to build effectively. Yeah, because a lot of these stats and things going through here are a bit difficult for me to get my head around. So hopefully by following a guide, it'll be a little bit easier. Right. Okay.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
What's our inventory looking? Irlet has an Eldari long rifle. That's badass. Okay. Cool. That's all ship components. Oh, right. She can't use any of this because she's not human. That makes sense. Okay, I'll give her another grenade. That's probably fine. Oh, she can use medkits. Okay, nice. Give her those as well. Cool. Okay, I think that's fine then. Right.
Is there money to be made?
What is this? Otherworldly silence reigns under the perhaps generated. Is mounted on the dome. Huh. Okay. Interesting. The ivy covering the archways gives off a delicate, heady fragrance, although you do not see any flowers. Okay. I don't know who this is, but let's go speak to them.
There's no Dordle.
My house would be proud of me.
The fountain is an expensive toy for the nobility. Pure water is currently bubbling from it, but additional pipes on it indicate the presence of separate siphons for sparkling wine and other beverages. Huh. Damn, we got some fancy stuff up in here. Okay, who's this Altus Quinn character? The stooped man wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on the data slate, while his quietly wearing mechanical arms fill a long scroll with writing. Upon noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferently bows. In the light of the eyes of the server skull hovering over his right shoulder, gentle... What? The light in the eyes of the server skull hovering over his right shoulder gently pulsate. Oh, the skull's eyes gently pulsate. Okay, cool. Your Lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Atlas Quint, Prefectus of Official Agriculture. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. Okay. Tell me about Yanis. What is happening on the planet? Alas, your lordship, rebellions have caused too many problems in recent times. The rebels are interfering with established processes, interrupting supplies, sabotaging the serfs' work. A few nobles have been killed, and worst of all, some of the victims occupied important administrative posts. Until their replacements pass their checks, complete all their introduction forms, and go through the official procedure, important paperwork is going unsigned. It's a bureaucratic catastrophe. If things continue in this vein, I dare not even imagine what it could lead to. There are worlds that are ravaged by war for generations. Generations, your lordship. Like that deranged planet by the nameless star, so close to our own peaceful system. The inhabitants there supposedly live under the patronage of rogue trader Winterscale. I shudder to think what he has created there. Oh. I wonder if he's referring to Footfall or a different planet. Who is directing the rebels? I want to know the details, where the rebels have struck and how. Of course. I would be delighted to furnish you with all the information I have. In the last few months, 15 organized attacks and 7 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment has been sabotaged in Arganian sectors 3 to 5, transport routes 2, 2, 7, 4, 13, and also, I suppose this will not tell you much. Please. With a fussy gesture, he presses several buttons on the data screen, and a 3-dimensional map with coordinates of the attacks appears on your cogitator. The data is superbly collected, and the map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analyzing the data and features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. Okay, cool. Who is directing the rebels? Does anyone know? The rebels are well armed and well trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellions are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordnance are going through registration records day and night looking for individuals who have completed military training, but we've so far been unable to identify the scoundrel. Okay. What are you doing to combat the rebels? Our security services are tracking those who support the rebels, and our regular wardens are wiping are wiping out these saboteurs without the slightest mercy, but they keep on appearing. My scribes have been run off their feet, keeping records of all public hearings and executions, but I'm confident that the governor will find a solution soon. Okay, that's enough for now. What are your duties here? By the grace of the God Emperor, I oversee the administrative apparatus on the planet and serve as secretary. I am also responsible for the logistics related to supplying the planets of the Von Blancius dynasty and timely payment of tithes to the Imperium's official collectors. Speaking of the Von Blancius dynasty, when were the last shipments sent? Oh, your lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply awaiting the arrival of the transport ships. However, given the current circumstances on the planet, Janus could not provide even one tranche more than what is already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future. When did the collector ships last come to Janus? I must confess that as yet I have not had the pleasure of filing out a sacred tithe protocol form, as the last Imperium ships to come here did so under my predecessor. Come to think of it, that would have been several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians responsible for such an unforgivable oversight lose their heads over this. That does seem kind of crazy. Okay. Oof. Hot chocolate on a cold evening goes hard, man. Right. What do you know about the attack on the estate? A disgraceful incident. Simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close and to drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means they had help from some worthless servant or other. Security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found yet. Okay, smiles unpleasantly. Okay, I must take my leave. I look forward to meeting you again, your lordship. Okay. Right. Where else do we need to go? There's some stuff here. I just
Keep
want to have a
your
look
wits
this
about
way.
you.
What do we have here? Well, they're obviously being interrogated. I have no doubt that they're vultures. Okay. I don't think we have.
I did it?
The chapel is built of luxurious. The chapel is built out of luxurious materials, but the holy place looks half abandoned. You cannot smell any burnt incense in the air. You see no seals of cleansing on the doors, and you hear no prayers, no human voices or vox recordings. Ah. That's interesting. Okay, so nothing there. Let's go back this way then. Wait, can I not?
I always keep my options open.
Oh, no, I can't. Okay, I'm just losing my mind. Is there anything here? This is State Warden, Security Officer. What's this? The most effective representatives of the local flora are assembled in the flower bed. Unfamiliar fruits are ripening on carefully pruned plants. It does feel weird seeing such like lush and green world in Warhammer. I mean, it makes sense. Warhammer's a massive universe, so it's believable, just unusual. Usually Warhammer's all like dark and gritty and, you know. Okay. Right. A hulking man dressed in a uniform, marking him out as an officer of the, something wardens, is closely monitoring his subordinates as they surround the building. Sensing your approach, he whips around, his face going pale, and he offers a low bow. Your lordship, please do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attack has holed himself up in there. He could be dangerous. Okay, what's going on here? Ready to report, your lordship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one. The officer scowls darkly. He settled himself inside. He's already injured 2 wardens who tried to reach him. But there's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life needlessly at risk. The officer flinches slightly at Abelard's snarl. It is inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now. Okay. You're going to poison him? It does seem kind of inefficient, but sure. I want to talk to the person inside. Are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your lordship. The officer's eyes involuntarily sweep over you, sizing you up. I want to solve this problem without too much blood or fuss. The officer takes a breath. As you wish, your lordship. At the off signal, the other wardens take a differential step back, clearing your path to the door. Okay. Let's see. What's dude got to say? When you approach the solid-looking door, a high, boyish voice shouts, "Piss off, you won't take me alive. Better to put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me." Coercion. I am Darius, rogue trader and sovereign of this planet. In the name of the Emperor, open this door. Awareness. Take use, pick the loss. Address the officer. I'm done. Proceed with the conspiration. Let's go awareness. That's the highest chance, so let's do that. The door looks solid and formidable, but you notice dark markings on the hinges, a sure sign that the material is degraded. The lock doesn't look new either. With a suitable tool, it could be easily opened. Why did my chance at lockpicking go down now? Weird. Okay. Strength, break down the door. Sure, let's do that. A few powerful blows and the door flies open, revealing a way inside. Uh-oh. Inside is poorly lit, but you spot a person standing in the far corner. He's desperately gripping a discharged las gun in his hands. At the sight of you, his eyes widen in recognition and fear. It can't be the rogue trader. The young man, practically a boy, falls to his knees and stretches out his body, his bloody hands towards you. His clothes are burned on one side and grimy with baked-in blood. Your lordship, have mercy. You are sovereign of this planet. Only you have the power to save us. Save you from what? From Governor Viet. Everybody here knows what she's doing to us. We've put up with it for a long time, hoping that somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People are wound up like rocks from the settlement, supposedly to go to the palace where they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields, and then people lose their minds. They start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls and feasting on our bones. Its face twists. Sacrifices, madness, pain, and death. Even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seem senseless, not worthy of such efforts. What is this, a random quirk of nature or something darker? I was taught that peasants have a tendency to exaggerate their suffering due to sloth and weakness of spirit. But this young man, vermilion thorns pierce every centimeter of his body, and grey shackles bind his hands, feet, and neck. There are no lies in his words, only terror and desperation without end. Ooh, okay. So this is more interesting than it first seems then. Right. You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits? Who is behind the rebels? He swallows nervously and looks at you with fear. Your lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them. There will be no end to the war on this planet until I get a hand on the solution. But to do that, I need to meet with your leader. Tell me or I'll tear this world apart. Get rid of God. Give the rebel an easy... Iconoclast. Give the rebel an easy death. The people are waiting outside. Will put you through far worse torment than I will. Okay, cool. I don't really want to kill him. I want to know what's going on here. Okay, let's go persuasion. Persuasion succeeded. The boy hesitates for a few seconds, then drops his head limply. As long as you keep your word. I have never been in their camp. None of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. He came a few times, bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a force greater than we could imagine. And he said that the governor's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden. They keep their distance from ordinary folks. We have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swiped the chief's box. I thought, after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. The boy retrieves the box from his pockets and holds it out to you with a shaking hand. That's everything I know, your lordship. Okay. Get up and come with me. I give you my word as rogue trader, you will live. The rebel looks at you in bewilderment, then bows low before you. When he speaks, his voice trembles. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. The officer and wardens cast a disdainful look over the rebel before turning his gaze to you. Your lordship, I honor your bravery. Please allow me to get rid of this rat for you. Ooh. This man is under my protection. To it that he is safe until ritual. Escort this man safely through the state. He is free to go. Make an example of this scum. Publicly flay him and string his corpse outside his hoarding. Holy crap, you can be dark, man. I don't really want to let him go either. Like, he did still attack us. Like, surely there should be an option to, like, put him in prison or something. Okay, I guess we just gotta let him go then. He's held in custody. Oh, wait, no, I'm being dumb. See to it that he's held safely in custody until his fate is decided by a fair trial. Yeah, let's do that. So you get a dumbfounded expression appears on the officer's face. With the deepest respect, your lordship. The officer thinks better of his next words and abruptly bows. It will be done. Yeah, boy, you know. Better not question me. Okay. Damn it, you stupid servo skull. I want to read what he's saying. I need to get rid of that servo skull. Okay, can I just... Does this even do anything? Spread the glory and splendor of its mortal owner. It doesn't do anything, man. Just why? Okay. Gas, cloud grenade. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Don't think I need to worry about those. Increases the user resolve by 2 for each level of my iconoclast, while decreasing all characteristics by 10 until the end of combat. The user immediately gains form. This turn. Yeah, okay. Give us stim as well. I want to know. Resolve influences how efficient and how far and for how long characters can fight in battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn or after killing an enemy. Okay. Cool. I think this is fine. We might as well throw on a force grenade as well. There we go. Darius has got some options to play with. I feel like I should be able to put something else on him. Still got the flak armor. Oh, this gives me the same armor rating. I'll dodge 19% of enemy attacks. Oh damn, this is actually quite nice. Efficient armored body glove. I don't have a dodge penalty. Dodge 90% of enemy attacks. Reducing 20%. Huh. Okay, yeah, no, this is just better. There we go. Also, it looks kind of badass. Damn, I like that. Okay, cool. Anything else? I have this cape, but it's pointless to put him on because Darius doesn't have the endure ability, so this gives hit chance and critical hit chance. I should probably put this on Argenta, but all targets of Taunting Scream. I don't know what Taunting Scream is. Stimulant ejector increases critical hit chance. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm wondering if Taunting Scream, is that maybe a navigator power?
Color the uncolored.
No, that's Lidless Stare. Huh, okay. I don't know what that scream is then. Anyway. Right. Is there something else? There's some loot
Always
down
keep
here.
your eye on the price.
There we go. Right. There's some more loot here. Oh, dead bodies. What is that? Dried berries. Okay. The deceased's arms and face are covered in small boils that ooze cloudy pus even after death. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound healthy. Okay. I think that's basically everything. To the maintenance room, to void ship. Where else do we need to go?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Okay, we have this world shape as the agri-world has key source of food in this structure. Conduct the search operation from the void ship. Oh, okay, so I need to go back to my void ship and scan the planet, basically. Additional information about the rebels causing understanding will help narrow the search through space and speed up the process of pacifying the local populace. These leaders hiding far away from population centers. The coordinates of the attacks indicate a definite vector of movement for the rebels. Okay. Okay, cool. So then I guess I can just go back to my void ship then. Oh, right. Argenta needed me for something. Hendrix. Okay, I think these are more overarching. I've got to find the discretion. Oh, that's the Shadow Quarters quest, right. Okay, cool. Pascal has found data from data. Rogue Trader. The Rogue Trader's caught data on the bridge. Oh, okay. I remember having that conversation with Pascal. Okay, cool. So, at least I can go back to the ship to do that. World Shapers. Rogue Trader must return to the ship. Okay, so that's also go back to the Void ship. Okay. Cool. I think that's fine. Oh, geez. We have a lot more rumors here than I was expecting. Okay. Okay, cool. I think for now that's fine. Expenses? Xenotech. Do I have Xenotech? I've got 0 Xenotech. Okay, so I can't complete it. Why? Oh, it's grayed out. Okay. I need Plaz Steel for that one, and I need Promethium for that one. Okay. Okay, so by getting the necessary goods, I can increase my profit factor. Cool. Okay. Let's go back to the Void ship then.
Is there money to be made?
Right. Elantak. Let justice for your attention. As you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the finer shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way on the condition that you bring me to them. I'd rather show you the way to your grave. Warden Caesar. Jeez, man. You can even just like string characters along and then just like kill them like at some other random point. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go with why did you not say anything? No other path was open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason, which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all this. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity, a calamity that will eclipse all the strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the Monkai failed to recognize the coming storm. Monkai. That's what the Tau referred to humans as, but she's not Tau. Why would she be referring to us as Monkai? Please follow me, Darius. You must if this world truly matters to you. Okay. Excellent. I was going to get bored without living togs to shoot at. If one of the Imperium's worlds is in danger, so be it. I will follow you. Let's go, Elantok. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Okay. So we're not going back to the void ship after all. Right. Ooh. Well, this place looks cool. We are in the forest. Let's go, you'll soon see everything for yourself.
Keep your wits about you.
I mean, she saved our life once already, so I feel like if she wanted to kill us, she could have just sniped us at the beginning, you know? I don't think there's anything... Yeah, I can't go off the path in any way from the look of things. Ooh, what is...
I considered these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Yeah, that don't look healthy, man. There's some weird corruption stuff going on the ground here. If I go up this way... Yeah, okay, there's two options. I don't really know which way to go. Let's just keep going up this way, I guess. I am curious. Ooh. Ah, we got a rebel. Okay.
I know how to take risks.
Do I just, like, run in, I guess? Yeah, sure.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Hell, there's a bunch of them.
Show them no mercy.
Damn it, we're under attack. Kill the intruders. Right. Stop. Lower your weapons. Hold on, brothers. I'll call for backup. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Idira? I don't want you to be too far forward. You can come here. Darius. You can probably also come here. Irlet, come here. Abelard, you can come right up in front. And Cassia. Okay, let me put Darius in, like... Oh, I can't put Darius in there. Okay, Cassia, come here. Where's Pascal? There. Okay, Pascal, you can also just come here with Darius, I guess. Not with Abelard. Not ideal, but I think this is fine. We're a bit too tightly huddled, but this is where it is. Okay, Idira. Let's give Abelard
But of course,
a bit of extra help.
on it.
Okay. Then let's put the front line right here, I guess. Go there. Yeah, I guess there's fine. Okay. Then why can't I place these? I should be able to do all of them. Damn it, man. Okay. Can I get any of these guys? Could hit him. Maybe I just scream at him though. Yeah, I guess do that. Yeah.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Nice. Okay, cool. Right, Abelard, you can come. Pascal is next. Pascal can just like run up and hit that guy. Abelard, I kind of just want to like run right into the middle here, to be honest. Wait, if he comes here, can I charge him there? I can do that. Charge that guy too. Yeah, okay, do that. Oh, damn. Okay, I just killed him outright. I thought I would have to go again. Cool, hit this guy.
Reduced to dust.
Nice.
Indeed.
Okay. Right. Pascal, can you just like come here and then just like whack this guy? Yeah, do that.
Calculated fury algorithm. Desire condemns
Nice.
you.
Then let's debuff all of the enemies here. Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess do that.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Nice. So this means enemies' weapons recoils increased by half. Allies' dodge is increased by 10%. Shots. Okay, cool. Cool.
Here we go.
Nice.
Let's get to it.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain. Die, die, die!
Nice. Okay. Right, Darius, can you... I mean, honestly, you can hit basically everybody here. So I don't need to move you so much. Okay. Let's go for perfect shot. Then... Down... Right, wait. Okay, wait. Who can I definitely hit here? I can hit these guys. I can hit this guy. I can also go for this guy. Who's next? This guy. I only have a 62% chance. Which is not great. This is then the following guy. Okay, so let's go for this guy.
It's as good as done.
So we can just kill
On
him
it.
real quick.
Never stood a chance.
Nice. Okay. Then, I don't know who else would put that on. Who's next? Irlet. Okay. I think Darius is fine there, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Irlet. Let's go for this guy. Wait, what is this? So Irlet ends her turn. Start of next turn. Next turn, if possible. She makes an attack that cannot miss and does not count towards the attack limit per turn. Okay, that is quite powerful. Who's the next guy to go? This guy. Can we hit him? 95% chance. Okay, I could just like kill this guy. Then this guy. He's the following one. I can't kill them both, unfortunately. Okay, let's just go in my sights then. I guess. Why do I need to pick a target? Just start of the next turn, she makes an attack that cannot miss and does not count towards it. Huh. Okay, so I need to pick someone. So I guess
I
go for this guy.
understand your intent.
Hold on. Out of my way.
Jeez, like. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Cassia, can you give an extra turn? I guess. Give voice of command. And then give an extra turn to Pascal.
If I may.
Right, Pascal. I think we can do a brutal strike with you on these guys. Yeah, do that. So badass. Okay, what else do we have? Attack second weapon. Yeah, immediate inflicts 1 exploit on target. I could probably do that. No. Okay, I don't have a line of sight on him. Okay. No, let's leave that then. Let's get Pascal to move to cover.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I guess just come here. Yeah, seems reasonably safe.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Okay. Right, I think that's cool. Right, Adira, you can... Damn, it's too far. Okay, come to here. Then
Will
buff
do.
Pascal. Right, and then buff him again. Okay, then rear, all eyes in the rear range attacks. Yeah, okay. Then let's put this here.
But of course.
Okay, cool. Right, Abelard. I mean, just like kill the dude right in front of you, I guess. Okay. Oh, that didn't kill him? Are you kidding me? That's so annoying. I really thought it would. Okay. Heroic Act restores all AP and MP to their zone. I could do this. Yeah, okay, do this. Okay, hit this guy. Then come here, charge at this guy.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I took care of this one.
Nice. Okay. Then come here and attack this guy. Yeah.
My place is at the fore.
Abelard is such a badass. Love that. Okay, cool. Right, Pascal. I don't think there's really anything for you to do. Yeah. Can't. I'm not going to bother trying to hit that guy because that guy's going to die anyway on Irlet's next turn. I'll mark this guy. Nope. Okay. Right. That's awesome. Okay, so she just basically marks... She basically just marks a target, but then you don't get to take the shot on the next turn. It's just the way it is. Okay, so I'll do that on this guy there. Oh.
That is beneath me.
Okay, so I need to have a line of sight at the start of the turn, basically. Okay.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
What is... Okay. Lol. Bro is just messing around like that. Okay. Cassia. Can you come to, like, here? And then can we give voice of command? I'm not... No. What if you came here? Damn it, I am just out of reach. That is so annoying. Okay. I don't really have anything else I can do, to be honest. If you come here... we get Pascal to move. Why can I not?
That is foolishness.
Seriously? Even if I moved up? Okay.
Step aside.
Weird.
The navigator is coming.
Right, Pascal, can you come to, like, here? Or you could come back here. Yeah, we could probably shoot him from there. That would probably give me the greatest chance of not hitting Abelard. Damn it, I'm out of... Should have put on voice of command. That was so dumb of me. And now, of course, I can't do that. Ah, I should have thought of that. Oh well.
I'm a
Okay. Idira, you can come here. Can you fry anybody? No. But this. Don't think so. Ah, I guess just move up. There's not a lot we can do here. Can you scream at him? Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. It's Avalod's turn anyway, so that's fine.
It will be done.
Okay. Then just... Why... Seriously, why can I not... Where did all my points go? I used 2 things. I don't understand why I can't make any moves. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We will go with this one. Yeah.
Explorers zone 1 route. Forward.
Nice. Okay. Right. Well, it was a little bit messy. There's some weird things that I don't understand. Yeah, like I don't understand why Abalod couldn't act there. I need to go back to my VOD and see if I can figure something out, but oh. Okay.
Let us know, Dawdle.
Let's go down this way. We didn't miss anything, did we? I can see.
My success was inevitable.
Look remarkably intact. It seems that time and the elements have no power over this bright material. I mean, that looks pretty cracked and banged up to me. I'm not sure what you're on about. We got some stuff here. Cargo, okay. Right. I've got some extra stuff I can do here. Bounty Hunter makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. This attack always hits, does not end the Bounty Hunter's movement, but deals only 40% of the Bounty Hunter's usual damage. After each 3rd enemy killed by Claim the Bounty, Bounty Hunter recovers 1 charge of Hunt Down the Prey. If Claim the Bounty kills a target marked as prey, Bounty Hunter receives 2 AP. And then may mark an enemy from combat as prey. Whenever the Bounty Hunter kills someone marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of combat. The bonus depends on the enemy difficulty tier. Wounds, 5 times the difficulty. Critical damage. Chance till the end of combat. Okay. Hunt Down the Prey has 3 charge at the start of combat. Okay. Culpable. The Bounty Hunter's next attack this turn will have additional effects. Deals additional... What is BS? Oh, ballistic skill. Okay, my ballistic skill is quite high, so the target's armor will be reduced by... Its armor dodge also reduced against the attack. Okay, so that's if I make a second attack in the same turn. The Bounty Hunter's next attack during this turn will have plus 100% over penetration and plus 10% armor penetration. If the target, the next attack hits a target marked as prey will always critical hit. That's quite nice, but I can't make multiple attacks per turn, as I understand. It's a free single attack. To the trail, the Bounty Hunter designates the enemy that attends as trailed and finishes the turn. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the Bounty Hunter gains an extra turn after that ally's turn. All AP in. Bounty Hunter gains an additional... Okay. That's cool. I like piercing shot, but I feel like I kind of need this one because this will let me make another attack. It's not a very strong attack, but it'll still be another attack. So I need this one first, and then I get something like piercing shot. At least that's what makes sense to me. Right, Abelard. Bulwark at the start of their next turn. The Vanguard gains damage deflection against ranged attacks equal to the number of attacks on yielding beacon. Additionally, the Vanguard becomes immune to push and force movement. Okay. That seems quite nice. What else? If the Vanguard gains 10 plus 2 times the number of unyielding being stacks, % parry until their next turn. Whenever the Vanguard parries an enemy attack, they immediately make an attack of opportunity with a negative 20 penalty to weapon skill against that enemy. That's really nice. But I'm losing negative 20 weapon skill, which is a considerable decrease. Wall of Rock, the Vanguard and all the allies and the 3 stars on them gain plus. Okay, so it gains temporary wounds. All affected targets suffer 50% less damage from the next attack. The effect lasts until the start of the Vanguard's next turn. That's quite cool. So that's a buff for all allies in the area, which is quite nice. Provocation. The Vanguard force range to immediately attack the Vanguard. That's quite cool. So you can force an enemy to run past allies, basically. Force distraction. The Vanguard chooses an ally. All enemies in a 3-star race around this ally must make a willpower resistance test with a negative on the failed test. The Vanguard becomes their priority target, regardless of the willpower resistance test. So the chosen ally does not provoke attacks of opportunity from these enemies, and enemies can shoot enemies in melee range and. Okay. Look. Damage deflection against ranged attacks equal to the number. Okay, so this just makes me resistant to ranged attacks. This one increases my parry, and when I parry, I can also make an attack of opportunity. That is quite nice. So anytime I'm engaged in melee combat, I'm able to hit back, basically. And this one is just a buff that essentially gives temporary health to both the Vanguard and allies. Those 3 are all really nice, I must admit. I don't really know what to choose. I think I want to go defensive stance. Kind of like that, because that makes me more effective in close combat. Let's do that. Okay, then here. While under 40% wounds, real characters doing what? Nothing recommended. Perfect timing. All allies by brace from pack gain plus 30% to cover penetration. The Navy also permanently gains plus 15% to cover penetration. A character hiding behind cover has a chance to avoid enemy ranged attacks. Full cover. Shield. Partial cover reduces the hit chance by 35%. Okay. I don't use Brace for Impact that often. So I'm not too worried about it. I more want things that let Abelard just survive on his own, like in the middle of a whole bunch of enemies, because that's the way I want to use him. Just like frontline dude, like just taking all the attention. I'm not too worried about having him buff, you know, other party members. The character gains +5 toughness. The character may improve any trained characters use them. Toughness would be pretty good. I quite like that one. Dueling Mastery. 15% bonus to parry. That's pretty good as well. Used by half of the character's level, rounded up. That's just more health, which would also be pretty good. 15% bonus to dodge. Power armor efficiency allows the wearing of power armor. Heavy armor efficiency allows the wearing of heavy armor. Okay, cool. I do already have that. Defensive maneuver. Agility. How's my agility looking? 40. It's reasonably high. Feel like it could be high. What is this? Ready. Oops. Okay. That's a tomorrow problem. Okay. The character gains agility. Agility would be pretty good for Abelard, since this affects dodge chance, reaction. If the character uses a melee weapon, their dodge reduction is equal to half of their agility. This is pretty good. Toughness is also pretty good. Increases chance of resisting it. Skill. I like toughness. I like agility. Okay, I don't have a shield, so gain no melee superiority bonus in melee combat if any target is surrounded by more allies than enemies. In melee combat, if any target is surrounded by more allies than enemies, they receive a +10 weapon skill bonus for each additional ally. Larger creatures need to be surrounded by more than 2 enemies to provide this advantage to the attackers. Any target. Okay, so enemies gain. So if I'm fighting multiple enemies, basically. Okay. That's not bad if I'm getting ganged up on. That is actually pretty decent. But I think Dueling Mastery is probably the way to go, since that's something I'm constantly doing with Abelard. Let's go Dueling Mastery, and I think that'll also pair well with this. Because I need to be parrying regularly for this to be useful, so let's do that. Okay. Pascal, Elusive Shadow. For 1 round, the assassin becomes the lowest priority target for enemy attacks and gains the elusive effect. The assassin can move through enemies. The assassin gains dodge and dodge reduction. Plus 10% additional damage. All half cover provided as elusive fades when the assassin attacks. Huh. Okay, that's an interesting one. The assassin makes the enemy suffer -6% armor, -4 deflection until the end of the turn. If there's only one enemy adjacent to them, the assassin also gains 6% dodge chance. If there are no enemies adjacent to them, the assassin gains 10% dodge reduction. Huh. The assassin dashes in a straight line for up to 2 cells, suffering 5 less damage from attacks of opportunity and gaining 6% dodge chance against the enemies they dash through until the assassin next turn. If the assassin has not dashed through enemies at the end of the turn, they gain 10% cover. until the assassin moves. Does not stack with itself. After use, the assassin can use this ability again for free. Okay, that's quite a nice movement ability. I wouldn't mind giving Pascal that, because Pascal's biggest problem at the moment is his movement. It's not great. His agility is not great either. I like Elusive Shadow, I think. Thing is, my agility is not very high. My perception is average. So I'm not gaining a huge amount of benefit from that. Poised to strike is maybe better. Yeah, let's do that. Because this is basically just a debuff to enemies, which seems quite reasonable. Let's do that. Okay. Adira, the grand strategist chooses one of the combat tactics areas for one round. Allies in that area gain 6% armor, cannot be over-interested, gain immunity to prone effect, and +1 deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries. Receive damage. Okay. That's quite cool. Okay, I like that. Stratagem. One round. All allies gain +1% coverage. Additionally, cover in that area does not suffer any damage. That's also quite nice. Damn. Okay, both of these are pretty decent. Creates an area that lasts until the start of the cycle's next turn. All allies in that area gain 6% dodge. Their dodge chance cannot be less than 12%. Restores 9 wounds to the target. If this ability brings the target to full wounds, its power also removes all stunned, bleeding, fatigue, blind, immobilized, and efficiency. Ooh, I like that. I very much like that. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more healing ability, because I don't have a lot of that at the moment. Let's do that one. I feel like that'll be quite valuable. Right, Cassia. The target gains 2 temporary wounds and 1 additional. Gains +2 temporary wounds and +1 additional temporary wound for every 2 stacks of tactical advantage. Has both Noctis lose half their stacks. Tactical advantage. Until the beginning of the Noctis' next turn, whenever the target loses temporary wounds from damage, the target gains momentum equal to the number of temporary wounds. Okay, that's quite nice. The target ally gains +24. Damn it, I'm on the wrong tab. Ah, damn it, I know what I missed in Adira. I was looking at the wrong. Yeah, there were other things. Oh well. Can't say I hate this choice anyway. Linchpin. The target ally or master tactician gains +1 resolve for every 5 6. Okay, strong points. Okay, we know that one. Inspire. The target gains +5% damage and +5% additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage. As if the target uses a heroic act before they gain momentum. That's also quite nice. I'm not really sure what would be best here. That's quite nice. Hit chance, dodge, and resistance. I guess the navigator deals from 15 to 34 damage to the enemy. That is possible. Resistance test. Until the start of the navigator's next turn. I would like to be able to do some more damage with Cassia. Held in My Gaze does sound pretty good. But I also really like this Inspire one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one. I don't love it, but I think it's fine. Okay. Let's see. I probably want to go claim the bounty, I think. The next section was turned on. Yeah, okay, no, this is the same as Darius. I need to be able to make a second attack before this is worth it. Now, Irilette does have the advantage that she has that ability that lets her essentially skip a turn and then make 2 attacks the next turn. So this isn't as important for her, but I think that will still be useful. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Nice. Okay. Go up. Oh.
Sometimes I wonder to what extent our perception of the Empyrean differs.
Things impossible.
I'm glad that I never have to look at it. No offense, Cass, but I'll do just fine without an eyeball in the middle of my forehead.
Oh, what is this? Oh, right, that's the trip. Okay.
What a shameful failure.
The mutilated body is covered in deep lacerations. Ooh. Damn, okay. We failed the Medicaid. That's unfortunate. How long ago was my last auto save? Ooh, much too long ago. Damn it, man. I need to remember to be saving. I would love to have known if we could have healed him. Anyway. I'm actually curious, who on my team does have medkits? Abelard, medkit is 40. Pascal, oh, yours is 65. Damn, yours is actually high. Huh. Let's give you another medkit, I guess. I didn't realize Pascal's medkit was so up there. Let's just give you another grenade. Adira, I don't think can use medkits. Nope. Cassia also cannot. Okay. Irilette can. Let's medkit's at 45. Okay. Huh. Okay, cool.
Unexpected result.
Unfortunate, but oh well.
What's a peculiar thing?
We got a trap. Damn it.
Damn it.
Lost such issues. Lore warp failed. Damn it. So annoying. Okay. And I don't have anybody because I left.
I serve the dynasty.
Pascal. Because I left frigging what's her face? Argenta back on the ship. I don't have good demolition skills to disarm. Okay, I need to make sure I quick save regularly. How do I quick load? That is the question. Controls. Quick load is F8. Okay, cool. I want to see, was this one just before? Let's see. Maybe I can get that lore warp test to succeed. Yeah, I can. Okay, let's see.
Over.
Ah, there we go. Let's see. This plant's once a harmless shrub has now completely changed. Its outer tissue is cracked from the juices swelling its pulp, and now oozing down the leaves in murky rivulets. The mutation looks like the result of some powerful sorcery.
Should I divine our next step?
Okay. Right, let's try this.
Compared to naval service,
Nice.
that
Okay,
was
cool.
barely a challenge.
I love to see it. Right, I actually want to just increase the number of quick saves. Let's leave that on 5. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, we have another one. You got this, Abelard.
Experience.
Nice.
Nothing matters more.
What is this? This Vox Tower was assembled from parts clearly not intended for such use. Among the support beams and plasteel sheets or arches contains agri systems. Huh. Okay. We got some loot. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What in the hell are those things?
Showing up uninvited.
Jeez.
Coming
Like,
proper.
these creatures were once so timid, so could truly have taken root in them as well. Damn. Okay, so there's some crazy stuff going on here. This looks like it's going to be an interesting fight. What in the hell? They're like 6-legged lion-looking things with tentacles coming out of their mouths. That is crazy. Okay, Idira, I guess just come here. Abelard, you can be like right on the front. Put you like right here. That's probably fine. Pascal, you can be here. Cassia can come here. Irelet. I'm here, I guess. Darius, I guess here. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Who's first? Adira, then Irelet. It's this thing, and then this thing. Ooh. Okay, so we need to kill this one, and then we need to kill this one. Okay. Adira, okay, let's set the front line. All allies gain a bonus to armor. All enemies suffer them to damage. Okay, I'm gonna put the front line like here.
Anything else?
Okay, then the rear. The rear can be here.
Will do.
Okay. And then the back line. We'll just put here.
Was that
There we
you?
go. Okay, cool. I like that. Right. This one is the healing ability, which is nice. Let's buff. Let's buff Pascal. Because Abelard is considerably more tanky in general.
On it.
Let's do that. Nice. Then, can we just like fry these two guys? Oof. We don't doing a lot of damage, but nice. Okay, cool. We'll make that work. All right, Irelet. Let's brace. Right. I guess we go for this. These things are tough, man. 261? I don't know if we win this, man. This is looking interesting. Okay. Proclaim the bounty? Sure, do that.
I am not your scene. Fortune favors the swift.
Nice, okay. Then I guess we'll go for this one.
This tedium has been...
Okay, cool. Nice.
Is a reward.
Okay, Abelard. We have got defensive stance. I want you to...
At
let's
your
use
beck
that.
and call.
Then can I use sweep? Damn it, they're too far. What if I come here and then use the sweep ability? Just swing on these guys. I feel like that's probably... but if I do that, I can't get back into defensive stance. I really want to do that. So let's just do a regular attack. Yeah, let's just do a regular attack. We'll mark him first. Then we'll do a regular attack. And then we'll just go back into defensive stance. Okay, cool. I like that. And then we can also use injure. Nice. Okay, cool. What is guttural howl do? Reduces the target's ballistic skill and weapon skill. Oof. Okay, that's quite a strong ability. All right, Pascal. Can we just like hit everybody with this? Yeah, looks like we can. Nice. Okay. The assassin makes an enemy suffer 6 nominal damage until the end of the assassin's turn. Yeah, okay. It's bleeding, or this is just a basic attack. Go for... Let's go for this one. And then just hit him, I guess. Nice. Okay, decent bit of damage. Right, Darius. Take cover, I guess. Then...
Who, if not me?
Let's mark him. And then, I guess, just shoot him. Damn it, man. There's an enemy too close. Jeez, I hate that so much. Okay,
I'll make it happen.
Wait, why can't I... Why couldn't I take a free attack? What the hell? Does not end the bounty but deals only... Why did it not do anything? What the hell? Okay, I don't understand that at all. That's supposed to be an attack. Why did Darius just not attack? Huh. Okay. I don't understand what's going on there, but cool. Right, Cassia. Can you... I think give an extra turn to... Probably Abelard, I guess? Okay, let's inspire. And then let's give him an extra turn.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, then Abelard. You can just do a swing across like both of these guys, I guess. Sure. Nice. Okay, we got one. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, it's Adira's turn. Okay, cool. Let's buff Abelard.
But of course.
Nice. Okay. Then I guess you can just like scream at this guy. Cool. Okay. Here, let's just go with that.
High momentum.
Okay, Abelard. Let's go with Sworn Enemy.
It will be done.
Then let's do this one, which
At your
is
beck
bleeding.
and call.
Damn it, man. Okay, and
It
we'll
will be
just go
done.
defensive.
Just a minor setback.
Jeez, man.
Damage is negligible.
Oh, Pascal's bleeding. Okay. I guess I could apply both of these.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
There we go. That should... Point. Okay. Then I guess I can just hit him. Yeah, do that.
Messiah knows
Nice. Okay, that's a decent bit of damage. Right, Darius, are you gonna do something this time?
It's as good as done.
Okay, well, we can shoot at least. Take that.
Who, if not me? Another enemy down.
Nice. Okay. Then let's
I'll
mark
make it
this
happen.
guy. And then go for this stun combat. Okay. Go for this one.
I'll see to it. Thought twice
Oh,
before crushing
jeez.
me.
I just wrecked it, Era. Okay. Probably should have thought of that. Oh well. Let's give an extra turn. Stumble. This was burning, bleeding, toxic, stunned effects. Okay, he's just knocked down. Can do that.
Me? If you
I think it's
insist,
gonna
Lord Captain.
pull up, but it'll give him a little bit of temporary health, so hopefully he won't take as much damage. Then I'm just going to give an extra turn to Darius, I guess.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, Darius, can you just like... do a attack on this guy?
Here's my perfect moment.
What?
The best
Seriously?
defense is
What?
a good offense.
I didn't... I am down there. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. Let's try this again.
On it.
There we go. Okay. Right, Cassia, don't think there's a lot you can do. No.
No weakness is hidden
Nice.
from my sight.
Okay, cool. We'll mark this dude.
If I must.
We'll just shoot him.
Fortune favors
Very
the
nice.
swift.
And then we'll do this one.
I am not your zingy pet, monkey.
Okay.
reading damage to Orc.
Right, Pascal, can you get Adira back up?
Cogitation failed.
Come here and then use a medkit on Adira.
The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Wait, what? Why? What's yours being? Restores 19 wounds. Also removes bleeding. Removes fresh wound. What am I not understanding here? Why? I thought medkits would get them up. What? What am I not understanding about medkits? Heals one fresh injury, or if none, one old injury. I don't get that. Why can I not revive a character who's down with a medkit? That's weird, man. Okay, well, whatever. Pascal, can you come here then? Off the stoop. But that wasn't where I told you to go. I guess you can't go there. Okay, whatever. Okay, then I guess just shoot this bitch. Nice. Okay. Right, Darius, can you... I don't want you to kill anybody else. Can you come to, like, here? Then shoot this thing? Yeah,
Don't
do that.
let your guard down.
Nice, okay. Why can I not use Claim the Bounty anymore?
I won't compromise my principles.
It was usable while I was here, but not now that I've moved. Why? I don't get why some of these things just don't work. Like, what? What am I missing, man? Well, okay, let's give it a turn to
being ordered around.
Just shoot the
I
bitch.
understand your intent. I deal death with my hands.
Nice. Okay. Right. Pascal, can you now heal Adira?
System shutdown is premature.
Okay.
Just in time.
Right. What is Adira's broken ribs? Which is strength and toughness. Action points are reduced by 1. Okay. Whatever. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. Some stuff down there. Some more Eldari ruins as well.
Rise to the top.
Have I missed anything?
Or get left in the dust.
I don't think so. There is some stuff here.
What do we have here?
Okay. Can't get around there from here anyway. So I guess I've just got to run back around then. Looks like it. I guess I got to go run back around this way. That would be my assumption. Okay. We go.
Nothing's impossible for
I
this
always have a
officer.
backup plan.
Right, we got another rebel up there. You know what? I think that's probably a good place to end it for the evening. Got a bit done. I really wish the game explained a bit more about, I don't know, everything. So many times I run into situations where I don't know why I can't do something, or something doesn't happen the way it seems like it should happen. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. But overall, this game is amazing, man. I am absolutely loving this game. Okay. Right. Well, tomorrow is another Monday. Gotta love it.